I'm gonna start from here.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, John. It's still here closing lunch. How you doing today?
Hey man, I'm doing great.
Great, man. That's great to hear. Anyway, are you ready for the call?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So I saw you booked in last night, and we're looking to better understand what like actually working for us. Is that right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. And like to be totally transparent, what I like to do in this call is ask a couple questions to better understand like you and your goals of high ticket sales. And if I feel like we can help you with that, we'll get more into it at the end of the call. If not, we'll see you in the right direction. Does that sound great?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and to kick things off, a bit of background on yourself, and what are you looking to do for hot ticket sales, and we'll take it from right there.
Okay, so I'm 17. I'm not working right now, but I really want to get into high ticket sales because I want to finally achieve this financial freedom that I've been working for for a lot of years now, but I never truly achieved. Um, and I'm looking to get into high ticket sales because it's a skill that everyone should have, and since in the future I want to be an entrepreneur, it's it's like really important, especially for this reason. But the money part is, of course, most important. Retiring my parents, and just living the life I want to live at 18. You know,
Okay. Okay, so you're 17 years old, and like, yep, you're unemployed, and you want to retire your parents and stuff. And what's so bad about your parents stuff? They want to retire them.
I see them working every single day in a work they don't really like. I mean, they liked it in the past, but now they're just tired. They're getting older and stuff is normal.
Mm,
But they're working 9 to 5s. And I especially see that since 9 to 5 truly doesn't pay enough for what they are doing. They're working for more than 8 hours a day, especially my father, and is not getting paid that much. So I'm I'm really like stressed about this. I'm really stressed that I could eventually end up not end up like him because he has a prestigious career, but I don't want to do the same as he did.
okay. I don't know what to say here.
What?
Uh, huh?
Why?
I don't know. Like, I forgot what I was about to say.
Took me some pain.
Um, fuck.
Now you can ask something like, okay, but you're still 17. Many guys your age are not doing like anything about this financial situation. Like, why do you feel like you should do something now?
Okay. Okay, man. Like, you're 17 years old, and like most people your age, like they don't care about anything, and like why do you have like the urgency to like do something right now at such a young age?
Because like I said, I see my parents working every single day, and I cannot stand like seeing them like this. And also, one of the most important things is that I like to like be better than everyone my age because I cannot think like I'm the same as that guy. Like I'm making $0 a month, he's making $0 a month, but he's an idiot. I'm not. So I know that I can make more and making like I imagine like making I don't know good money my age. It'll be fucking amazing, man.
Okay, and like you said, you don't want to be the same as everybody. Like, why is that for?
'Cause, many like basically every 17 years old here is basically fucked, man. They are vaping, they're fucking posting guns on Instagram,
Mm,
fucking messing up with things. They're not respecting their parents. It's just horrible to be honest.
okay, so you wanna be able to like, retire your parents and stuff, and like, fuck. I think I'm going to Vision right now. I'm going to Vision. I was gonna say how much you
No,
think
no,
I'm
no,
bringing in.
no. Go on independence first. Because the pain is usually personal, not related to my parents. So you could say something like, okay, but to retire your parents, so you set your end goal is to retire your parents, but to retire your parents, you first need to stand on your own feet. So, you know, mm, what exactly are you looking from financial freedom that you don't have right now? Because at the moment you're pretty much fine. You're living off your parents. So what would financial freedom solve for you now? Not for your parents, but for you.
Okay. And my question is like, what will like having financial freedom like solve for you? But like, no, let me start that.
Okay.
And you want like to have like financial freedom? Is it financial freedom?
Yeah.
Okay, and like you want to have like financial freedom and stuff. And why do you want to have fuck? Where am I going with this? Um.
Focus on like, okay, before being able to help your parents, you have to stand on your own feet.
Mhm.
So, what would financial freedom do for you at such a young age? What would it solve for you? Because at the moment, you're not you do not have an income. You're living off your parents, and that's normal for a 17 years old. So what would financial freedom do for you?
Okay. Yeah, man. Like you're like 17 years old. Like you don't have any like bills or anything to pay and stuff. And let me ask you this: like, what will like achieving financial freedom like solve for you specifically? Not your parents, but you.
That's the question. I think man. Just like I said, setting me apart from all the other guys my age are fucking idiots. That would be everything. That would be the thing. And so knowing that I'm better than them, because I already know it, but I wanna prove the fuck out of them that I'm better than them. So I truly want to make this money. This is one of the first reasons. I think because, man, I want to have experiences when I'm still young. So, before I'm 20, before I'm 25, I want to have crazy experiences before I become older. And these things become, yeah, possible, but they're not the same thing.
Okay, and like you say, you want to have like you want to experience like crazy experiences. Like, what do you mean by that exactly?
I mean, traveling, going with my friends in places I never thought to. Um, Doing things I never thought I would be able to do, visit amazing places, going with my girlfriend, like this kind of stuff.
So like as well, like as retiring your parents, you also want to have location freedom. Is that right?
Not only location freedom, like the freedom of not having to worry about money, basically.
Okay, so you just want to have peace of mind. Okay.
Yeah,
So like, is that like something that's like missing from your current life right now?
yeah, totally.
And how's that feel? To have that missing from your life?
Just it should be normal because I'm still 17,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel like normal to me. I don't like this, and it's not the life I want. So I really want to change things. I don't give a fuck that I'm still young. I want to do things now.
Okay, man. Like you sound like very ambitious and like that's a good thing, man. Like you're so ambitious at your age and stuff, and like you want to retire your parents and like do all this great stuff and wait, no. I'm going to
Yeah,
vision.
now you can end the situation
Yeah, I
and
think
go.
yeah, I think going to division. Okay, and like just to like recap, like you're 17 years old and like you want to retire your parents and essentially be better than everybody like your age and stuff, because like people your age are vaping, smoking, posting guns on Instagram and stuff. And
Mhm.
you also want to be able to support yourself and stuff. And how much do you think you need to be bringing in to like actually accomplish these things?
Wait, end the situation first, then go to vision. How long we've been experiencing all this first?
All right,
Yeah.
all right. And my question is like, how long have you been experiencing all this pain, man?
Um, I think it's been like 3 years now since I was 14, but at the time it wasn't really like this strong, but now it's something like I'm truly urgent about it.
Okay. So we've been going through this like for 3 years and stuff, and I'm going to challenge. I was going to go and challenge. Um, 3 years. Okay, and then I say like how much you need to be bringing in to accomplish this.
So this is a question I made last time, and I did wrong with this question because um, be more general at the beginning. Okay, so
Mm,
what are the main goals you think about when you're thinking about becoming a closer?
mm,
Be more general. Let me talk about stuff, and then you can go about money.
okay. Um, So I go back.
No, no, no. Still, first question of vision section.
Okay. Okay, and to like solve like seeing your parents like living this shitty life and you like not like living the life you want to live right now. Like, how much do you think you need to be bringing in to like accomplish
More
this?
general, more general. Don't say like how much do you want to bring in.
All right.
What are the big goals you think when you want to become an IT closer?
Okay. And like, what are some of the big goals that like you have of being a high ticket closer?
What do you mean exactly? Like money, freedom? What do you mean?
I mean like whatever comes to mind. Like, what are some like big things you think about when you think about your goal of being a closer in high ticket sales?
The first thing I like to do is making around 10 to 15K a month. I'll be fucking a king with 10 to 15K a month. Because, the average income here is like 1,500, and if you're like a doctor or a lawyer, you maybe make 4 to 5,000. So if I make like 10 to 15,000, I'll be over the world, man.
Mhm.
And so yeah, that's the main goal. I'm looking to get from ideal sales. Then the rest is consequential. Financial, like location freedom. Basically everything follows.
Okay. So you feel like 10 to 15K outline, you have all these goals I mentioned earlier and stuff. And
Hmm.
let's say like you made like 10K, like your next month you made 10K, like what would be the first thing you do with that money?
Great. I like this question. It's not in the script, but it makes the prospect visualize like what they're gonna do with the money. Like it makes it visualize the goal.
Yeah.
I think the first thing I do, it'll be I'll give it like 7K to my parents, and then the rest of the 3K I'll use it to fix my room a bit because man, it's a mess now.
Okay.
I have to repaint all the walls. I have to do stuff.
Okay, man. Like, also, I have another question. Like, let's say like you made 10K for like the next 12 months, a year, essentially. Like, what
Hmm.
would your life look like in the future if you make that much?
Um, Man, I travel every single month. Um, I'll fucking not give a fuck about school anymore. That's the most important thing because for the moment I have to at least do the bare minimum in school because I don't have an excuse like I'm not making money. If I'm making money, man, I can stop giving a fuck, and my
Yeah.
parents would not complain. And but the most thing, yeah, I will travel. I will go to restaurants without even thinking about it. And then after I enjoyed myself a bit. Um, I'll try and be a little bit more serious about ticket sales. I think to scale it, and then I start stacking up money
Okay, and like, and like, where you looking to like scale that 10K to?
again, please.
And like, and like, where you looking to scale that 10K to? Like,
Because like I said, I want to stack up money after I enjoyed myself a bit. I want to take it to 20K a month, so that I can start stacking up cash, and I can get to 23 with $500,000 in my bank account, and I can start being like an entrepreneur in the real world.
okay. And you mentioned like you wanna like me, you want to scale that 10K to 20K.
Hmm.
Like why specifically 20K? Like, what would 20K do for you? That
Well, 20K because I think is like almost the maximum you can make as a closer. Like if you do the math. Um, you can get to 30K, but I don't know. Let's say 20K, and the difference is that I'll be able to stack up money quicker. You know, in in basically 5 months, if I don't spend a single cent, I can make $100,000.
okay.
So that's good.
um, and like when you finally like get to like that 10K month, that 20K month, and like finally be able to like move away from your current life problems, like how would that feel?
Man, I feel amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's only man. Like I'll feel the same way. It's like move away from my current life problems with money and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that's totally understandable. And like you said like
go
earlier
ahead.
though.
before we get into vision, into challenge. Let me
Mm,
take a bottle of water, okay?
all right. Shit.
Here I am.
Hold on one second. I'm back.
Okay. This is going really good, by the way.
Yeah, like the crazy thing is like I didn't study at all today. Oh my goodness. I didn't
You
study
maybe
at all.
slept better, or you ate something that gave you energy.
Yeah, actually, yesterday, like I changed my script a bit. Like I added those two questions that like I liked, and I kind of like added some questions to ask in situation and stuff, and I changed
Yeah,
vision a little bit too, cause like I noticed like vision challenge and digging on pain, like those questions, like I get I tend to skip them, you know.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why, but
Yeah, it just happens for some reason, but
okay. You can consider it a challenge.
I and like you mentioned earlier, that, like you've been experiencing like all this for like 3 years and stuff, and my question is like, how have you been trying to like solve all this for in those 3 years?
Um, I've been trying to solve this for like I think 1.5 years now.
Okay,
Yeah, 1.5.
so you've
So
been
it's fairly.
okay, so you've been trying to change for 1.5 years and stuff, and why do you think it took you so long to like come to a realization that like you need to change?
Uh, because here add the detail that I said because you said I've been experiencing this for 3 years, right?
Mm,
Add this little detail, it'll be easier for me to remember.
okay, and like you've been experiencing this for like 3 years and stuff. Wait, no, I go
Yeah.
to the other picture.
First question, repeat that again. I don't know if you already said the three things, 3 years thing,
Mm,
but
all right.
let's just go through
Alright. So you've been like experiencing all this for like 3 years and stuff, and let
it.
me ask you this, like, how long have you been trying to change all this in those 3 years?
I think 1.5 years.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
1.5.
Alright, like, so it's like a little gap here. It's like you've
Yeah,
been experiencing this for 3 years, you've been trying to change this for like 1.5 years. That's like a couple of years gap, like 2 years gap and stuff.
yeah.
Like, why do you think it took you like over a year to like come to realization that you need to change?
I really don't know, man. I just at the time I was really really young. I was still 15,
Mhm.
so I didn't really believe I could do anything. But now, like from 16 years old and after, like I don't have this problem.
Okay. And like in that like 1.5 years time span, like what steps have you like taken so far towards high ticket sales?
I really discovered high ticket sales really recently, so like two months, no, 1 month ago. But like in this 1.5 years, I tried every business model under the earth, like under the sun. I tried drop shipping. I tried creating two businesses with digital products. I tried reselling stuff. I tried selling stuff on eBay. I tried doing, man, everything you think about, but always receive like mediocre results, like under average, under good. Um, so I just quitted them because I thought that there will be another business model that will pay me more. And now I'm looking into high ticket sales for this reason.
Okay. And you're saying like you did okay in like all those bit in all those business models like and you start that. And you said like
Mhm.
you done like mediocre in all of those and stuff. No,
Yeah, yeah,
it's a tonality. It's like the way I'm saying it.
hmm
Okay, and like you said like you tried all these bit fuck. That's too loud. Oh my god. And like you said like you tried all these business models in the past and stuff and like you did like mediocre in them. And why do you think you did mediocre in them?
I don't think this is the question. I think that you should have asked, okay, and since you did mediocre results, why haven't you thought about scaling those results, you know?
Okay,
This equals to the question that is in the script, like, okay, what was stopping you from overcoming that?
okay.
Okay.
Okay, and like you said like you were doing like okay in all those business models and stuff and what would
Mhm.
stop you from like trying to like go for more and like and like scale like your results?
Because, you know, when I started seeing results, I realized how difficult it is to make money with like X business model. And I realized that if I wanted to make more, I had to invest really, really more. So I just quitted the business model because it's not something. I need leverage, money leverage, and I don't have money leverage to scale those things like paid ads. You need a lot of fucking money to get into that. And so I'm looking to learn a skill that is basically zero capital upfront except for the program, and like make money with that. You know.
Okay. You already like overcame that and stuff. Give me a second. Okay, and like what steps have you like taken so far to like actually meet all those goals that you mentioned earlier in high ticket sales?
To become a closer.
Yeah, to become a closer.
Repeat that again.
Okay, and like what steps have you taken so far towards high ticket sales to become like an actual closer in this?
Um, it just focused on trying to learn the skill. I I watched some YouTube videos. Just took some notes, this kind of stuff.
And like, what do you think has been stopping you from like taking like concrete action to like actually become a closer?
What do you mean by concrete action?
Uh, I mean,
I
like
just
doing like outreach, doing role plays, seeking guidance, mentorship, coaching.
um, I don't think I would be that. This feels a bit provocative. Try to ask it in a different way, okay?
Okay. And what would stop you from like actually taking concrete action from to actually become a closer?
Even this one, because I said that I've been studying, I've been watching a little bit of YouTube videos. I said I've been taking notes. So this is kind of concrete action. So you could ask something like, okay, so you said you've been watching a couple of YouTube videos and you've been taking notes. Okay, but like, have you thought of how you want to like acquire a client next? Have you tried doing outreach and stuff? No, I really didn't. Okay, we done role plays. No, I really didn't. Okay, why haven't done these things? Oh, blah 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 blah. XXUs. Okay, what was stopping you from overcoming this problem? Make me vocalize the problem first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I could say like what would stop you from taking more action? Okay. I don't know.
First
It's
ask me. First ask me. Like I don't like that way.
okay.
First ask me. Okay, have you done any role plays? No. Have you done any this? No. Have you done any this? No. Okay. Well, what's stopping you from doing all these things? Because these are necessary.
Okay. Okay, so like you like watched some videos, you took notes and stuff, and my question is like, what stopped you from like doing a role plays? Cause like role plays are something like that's really important in high ticket sales. Gotta have this down.
Um, I really don't know. I just didn't know where to find, people to roleplay with, and yeah, that's the reason why.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay,
And
what
like,
was stopping you from finding people to do
yeah.
roleplay?
And what will stop you from like trying to find people to role play with?
Um, I don't really know, man. I think I don't know. I just didn't thought about it.
Okay, cause like role playing is something like you have to have down in high ticket sales. Like you can't be
Yeah.
successful without doing role plays like multiple times a week. You gotta have those down, man. You know. Um, it's kind of custom. I think what's stopping you? Okay. Shit. I don't know what to say right here. Not gonna lie.
Um, now you could say, now you have to say like, okay, it seems like you've been doing this X Y Z. You've been trying to do this seriously, but like there was like something that was stopping you from taking more action towards this, like on finding people to roleplay with, finding people to coach you. Like, what do you think was stopping you from? No, nothing like this. Yeah, the first part, yeah, and because of this, you haven't been able to make much progress. Is that what I'm hearing?
Mhm. And
Then yeah, and we see how this is something that will continue to hold you back.
yeah, alright. And because like you, fuck. And because of you like not be able to find people to role play with, like, do you see how like that's no. And like because of you like not be able to find people to role play with, like no. And because of you like not be able to find people to role play with, you haven't be able to make much progress, right?
Um, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, like and like do you see how like that's something that will hold you back in high ticket sales?
Um, yeah, sure, but whenever I get into a program like this, I will be role playing, so that's not a problem.
I mean, yeah. But like role playing before you take the course will be good because like fuck, I don't know what's going with that. Like it was kind of it was kind of like a coaching moment. Like
Yeah. So
I don't know about that one.
I'm a bit of an ego prospect.
Yeah.
Um, you're You say, yeah, but I'm not talking about the role playing in particular. I'm talking about the mindset. If you like right now, the reason why you really haven't tried to find people to do role play with is just because you didn't put in much action. Let's be honest about it, because you can find people to do role play with in free communities and stuff. But the reason why you still haven't um try and do that is because you know can I say that you gotta be comfortable or not? Maybe, yeah, I mean, kind of, it could be. And do you see how this thing will be to hold you back in the future? Not like not doing role plays, but this mindset of not giving everything towards something. Yeah, I think so. Okay, and how can we move past this to make sure it doesn't come?
Okay. All right. Let me restart from and because of this you haven't been able to make much progress, right? I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
And like and because of you not being able to find people to role play with, you haven't been able to make much progress. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Forgot what to say. Um, I said that part you said, but I forgot to word it. I don't want to word it. I could. That's
Like, do you see how this mindset of you not taking like more concrete action towards us will continue to hold you back in the future.
Okay.
Not like the role play itself, but just the mindset of you getting a little bit comfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And do you see how like the mindset of you like not taking like more action will continue to hold you back in high ticket sales?
Yeah, but I mean, whenever I get into a program like this, I will be role playing, so I don't see this as a problem.
I mean, yeah, but like before like you commit to anything, like you have to be in the right mindset, you know? In the right.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah, and like why do you think that's important? Just a curious question.
Because without a mindset, you're not gonna do the work.
Right. And so how could we like move past this so like this mindset like doesn't continue to hold you back in high ticket sales?
Um, I think we have to kind of work on this. Yeah.
Okay, and like how we're gonna like work on it? Like what exactly you're gonna do to like work on it?
I have to change my mindset a bit. I have to do like training calls and stuff. I think this will be something that will be useful.
Right, cause like right, cause like what happens if you like don't move past this like mindset of like not putting in more work? Where would you be in the future? I don't like that.
I mean, I'd probably do it even by myself, but it will just take more time.
Yeah, and
So
like
I probably realized that I'd have to take more concrete action. Just a little bit more time would pass.
okay, and like taking more time to like achieve things like is that something you're okay with?
Not really, but I think it's something that I can overcome.
Okay. But then we get into try to get um I feel like it's kind of weird to like say like where are you at and like I don't know.
What?
I feel like I should go into commitment. I don't know if should go into gap. Should try to gap right now. I don't know.
Yeah, you could. You have to. So let me make sure like I understand everything correctly. So
Okay.
like where you are right now, where you wanna go? Okay.
Okay. So like let me make sure like I'm understanding correct. So let me make sure like I'm understanding everything correctly. So you're 17 years old and you want to retire your parents because like they're not living the life you want them to live and stuff.
Hmm.
And you mentioned earlier you want to be like better than everyone your age and stuff. And like the thing that's been stopping you from like actually like from get from getting these things is like the mindset of you thinking like no, it's the mindset of you believing that you don't have to really put in that much work. No,
Mm,
no, it's kind of I don't like that question. Let me start that.
yeah.
Um, okay, like let me make sure I'm understanding everything correctly. So you're 17 years old and you want to retire your parents and stuff. And also you mentioned earlier that like you want to be better than everyone that's your age. And
Yeah.
the only thing that's been stopping you from like actually achieving these things of telling your parents and stuff is the mindset of you like not like taking more action to things. And you said yourself that like if you don't take more action in things, it'll take more time to achieve things that you want to achieve. And you also
Yeah.
said that that's something like you don't really want because like it'll take
Yeah.
more time and that's you don't really want to happen and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, are you wait? Are the and like are you aware like the path you're going down towards becoming a high ticket sales closer? Like it's not gonna be easy at all. Like you have to put in like a
Yeah.
lot of work. Okay.
I know. I know. I know. Okay, and then we go into the commitments. I don't think we need to get into that.
Yeah.
'Cause, this is the easiest part. Okay, this was better than usual. To be honest,
Yeah. It's my fluency. I need to work on that. I need to work on my fluency.
I have to
Like,
fumble on this last.
yeah.
Okay, so